Making the government more efficient, that's an idea many on both sides of the aisle agree with, but the question remains has been how to do it. Now, a local state senator wants to bring DOGE to Pennsylvania, and CBS 21's Grace Ruffalo explains how that will work and the pushback he's getting already.
I think it would be a good idea. We should be more efficient all the time.
I think it's a terrible idea. There's nothing efficient about it.
The fight over DOGE, it's been running rampant in the federal government and could be unleashed here.
Since the Civil War, we've watched the executive branches in our government, both the state and federal level, become too bloated, too powerful.
Senator Doug Mastriano wants to bring the department to PA.
Replicating the madness and the chaos that has occurred from the implementation by DOGE, we don't need to replicate that in Pennsylvania.
But Mastriano says his plan will be different. It won't be Elon Musk with a
Turns off. It's not one guy. It's a committee of about 10 members. And they sweep in, they look at the state departments and the various secretaries and have oversight.
Everything is on the table for these DOGE members. If they think an organization is spending too much or being wasteful, they can pause the funding. A report is then sent to the committee, which will then make the final determination.
When was it created? What was their justification for existence? Is there still a need for that spending? Are they achieving that? Is that need being spent elsewhere? And so it's a simple deduction.
Opponents say a position like that already exists in Pennsylvania.
We have an Auditor General position in Pennsylvania that's been around over 200 years that has full authority to go anywhere and anywhere at state government and local government to investigate.
Mastriano says the Auditor General does not have this added power. A rep from his office would be a part of the committee along with 4 Commonwealth citizens.
It's one thing, the government, you add things and they never go away. They kind of just linger and grow. In this case here, the DOGE do we still need this position?
It's just been a disaster. And so we don't need to replicate that in Pennsylvania where thousands of Pennsylvania's folks could lose their job.
Senator Mastriano says he plans to introduce this DOGE bill within the next few weeks. Reporting in Harrisburg, Grace Ruffalo, sending it back to you.
Thanks, Grace. And we asked you all at home on our Facebook page if you think Pennsylvania needs its own version of DOGE. So let's go ahead and take a look at what you all said. So there was a lot of mixed opinions about this. Christine says no, it would be one-sided. Meanwhile, Betsy says definitely every state should be transparent. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at some of these. So Michael says definitely not. And Celise says, yes, I'm sure there's a lot of wasteful spending out there. And that's something that people in Washington are saying as well. Gordy says it's only a good idea if qualified people aren't in some politicians' pockets. OK, Betsy says definitely every state should be transparent. So just a lot of mixed reviews about this. So, of course, we will keep following this story and seeing, how this develops in the coming months.